number 2 seed in this year's Big Apple Major Football League are my own Green Bay Packers. And, you know, I'm not really sure how much I want to reveal about this team, because obviously all these other coaches are going to be taking a peek at some of this stuff to try to figure out what kind of edge, any edge, they could get. I mean, look at this Josh McDaniels guy. He's videotaping teams' practices. I'm hoping none of my opponents are doing that. That's why we do everything right here in the man cave where they can't find us. With that being said, the Packers this year, we got a little bit of a late start. We weren't sure we were going to be able to make the full commitment to the season this year because of some issues in the house and jobs, etc. But everything ended up working out. We put together a pretty good season. And in fact, the only team in the playoffs that we did not beat are the Jets. And that game, I hate to tell you, but that game was decided in a large portion by the box. Joe Greco's a great coach, but he will even tell you, I think he was a little bit lucky getting out of that game the way he did. And I'm hoping to get a hold of him again. But before that, I'm going to have to take on one of the, the next highest seeds. So we'll see what happens. You know, I haven't had a lot of good luck in the BAM. Last year I got bounced in the opening round, and in our first year, Coach Kareem, put the dagger in us early. So I'm hoping we can get onto that next round. All right, folks, the number one seed in the Big Apple Major Football League playoffs this year was in the Super Bowl last year. The New York Jets of Coach Joe Greco, and many of you have seen Joe on some live internet feeds recently. You could see the man knows how to play the game. Finished the season this year, his Jets did, at 10-0. An incredible run in the BAM, and he's really got a complete package this year. His passing game has been right on top of things, mixing in some runs when he needs to. His defense has been stellar. He plays great in the second and third level, along with some good blitzers. And his special teams, which is one of the things that Joe really emphasizes working on, have done well again this year. Now, there's a little bit of a snag though, and it's this tag that Coach Greco, maybe rightly, wrongly, fairly, not fairly, has of not being able to pull those out in a big game. Happened last year. His Jets took an early 17-0 lead against the Redskins, but ended up losing that Super Bowl II game to Coach Kevin Body 31-17. I'm not so sure though that this year Coach Greco might just be able to finish it all the way to the end and take Super Bowl III, but you're just going to have to keep an eye. Anybody can be in those games, and as you know, the box, one or two shakes of the box can make things go one way or another. A missed pass here, a sack there, anything can happen. But at 10-0 and the kind of football that Coach Greco's been playing all year, I think he's right on the cusp of greatness here, and I think we got to all keep an eye on him, and we'll see what happens this Saturday, December 11th, at the Toy Wiz. Make sure you're checking in on those games. Make sure you're checking the MFCA site to keep up with everything that's happening at the Wiz on Saturday.